is Deep Dive Podcast, and I'm your host, Gamer Unton D. Let's talk about my thoughts on Dwane Casey. So, Dwane Casey coached this team for 4 years and only made it to the playoff one time. And I think that one time we got swept by a team. Like, we got swept by the Lucky Bucks, the Bucks. And the only reason I remember that because Blake Griffin played during the injury, and that's why. And that's basically it. So after like after that, I was okay. I'm like, I don't want to be in like mediocre land now. So like if they do anything, I'm okay. Like rebuild the team and that stuff. So yeah. So now we're gonna talk about the present Detroit Pistons. So far, I just I'm okay where it's going right now. We got Cade Cunningham, we have Killian Hayes, we have Salik Bay, we have Isaiah Stewart, and Marvin Battery. So so I was like, okay, we have a pretty good like young core, and the question is like, all right, we could definitely gonna keep Cade. I think it's three Cade keeping Salik and Isaiah Stewart. About Killian, I don't know. Like I do like Killian. He was like really aggressive when the All Star break after the All Star break happened. Yeah, and then yeah, I was really like how Killian do stuff. Like how like he passed the ball with like me. I'm surprised. All right, I was like what? Whoa! But yeah, so so now I'm gonna really talk about my thoughts. I really don't think that Dwayne Casey is a long-term coach. A long-term coach. It's just because he's just like I think he's just here to just develop the players, and then the aftermath when we are in a like really good team. I think that's a time that Troy Weaver will fire Dwayne Casey. I don't know why I was about to say wave, but yeah, fire Dwayne Casey and then get a better coach than Dwayne Casey. Nothing like wrong with Dwayne Casey. I just like think that he's not like just in like um the long term deal with the Pistons. Even though like I remember I watched a video on YouTube and I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of the YouTuber. I think it's like Joe Polo 10 listen to the long term thing. I feel like that just like he just said that to um I think that's Short Weaver who said that. But I think he just said that to just like hey like like he just say it to be nice. Yeah, and that's I think that's it. But here's like the bad thing about Join Casey and like the reasons that like I didn't know until my dad told me about this. Um, so the first one was his rotation. Um, his rotation was kind of weird because like I think he gave like probably he gave like more minutes to like the veteran players that we have on the bench than the young players we had. We had like Sabin Lee, we have Luca Garza, and some other young guys. I'm not gonna count um Carstney. I'm probably saying his first name wrong, but the Edwards dude, I'm not gonna count him because he was just signed for like only like almost like end of the game, like almost end of the season. But yeah, so we basically had like a bunch of young guys that they didn't give minutes to, like the two-way guys, like even Javar. Like no, sorry, Pickett. And it was just kind of weird. You just put like a bunch of young guys. No, sorry, a bunch of veterans in, but do not develop the other guys. the other young guys that we have, it was just kind of like, what? Why you want to like give Corey Joseph like 20 minutes and then don't give like Saban Lee like more minutes to develop his game? And yeah, that's the only and then the other thing is I forgot is like sometimes Dwane Casey run the center like Kelly Olynyk to be like the center to be like the point guard for some reason like the half court like the full court set, right? And then they inbound the ball and then Kelly Olynyk carries the ball like all the way to the court. I'm like, oh, why is that? I don't really mind it. Like I just like I'm okay with anything that happens. But yeah, it's just like the one thing I'm like, wait, why is that? Like, why is Kelly Olynyk carrying the ball? Like, but Killian Hayes is playing right now. But you know, leave it as that. It's like, hmm. Oh, and then the good thing about Dwayne Casey is like I really like his development of Killian Hayes because I noticed that Killian Hayes is more aggressive when after the All Star break. It just like it amazes me. It's just like I'm like, man, Killian, if he develop more and more, I feel like he's gonna be like a good duo with Cade Cunningham. Like just imagine Killian, Cade, and Salik, and that's gonna be like a pretty good lineup right there. You have Killian, path first point guard, or he can attack the basket, and you have Cade, and then you have Salik, who is a really good offense and defensive player, I think. All right, guys. If you like this podcast, just hit the like button. And if you're a new person checking out my podcast, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.